Hello everyone, this is Thor Young with Bearable Traders, and I'd like to do a recap on my trades for you today. I had a great day trading CN today. It worked out really well, but unfortunately got a little burned on missing the big move from not respecting a level. Nobody's perfect, right? No, I want to run you through where I got on this thing and show you that. And then I got a little trade on Microsoft I just stopped out of, made an extra $100 or so on that one, which was nice. So here we go on CN. So CN, I had my levels marked. CN had everything I was looking for today. We had a catalyst. We had a level 2 that was looking interesting. We also had some good volume coming up, a little pre-market action. I mean, there's a lot going on with CN that was worth looking at. At first, I wasn't looking at it. We actually had someone in the bear pool room actually point out a couple of things and say, man, this thing looks a lot better than I think. And I looked at it and it got me on board, that's for sure. So one of the great reasons that's awesome about being in a chat is, we've got other people in there helping you out. Even if you're not seeing it, you might see it. Also a good reason to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you can go live in the pre-market, because you can also find out where these stocks come from and get these levels that I traded off of. So now CN opened, and something that's always interesting with these stocks, and I've been looking at this more after a YouTube user actually pointed this out to me, which is when this stock opened, it actually didn't open for about the first minute or two into the market. So you'll notice here we were basically on dead volume at the open. So I've had a couple of trades where I'm getting in right here, and it was pointed out, really you're kind of taking a pre-market trade at that point on that stock. It hasn't opened yet. You're not getting an indication of direction. You're just kind of going with what you're thinking, and I think that's actually pretty relevant. So what I did now to kind of try and improve on that, which is I've been doing more 2-minute ORBs instead of 1 minute, just almost for that very reason. So you'll notice here the stock sold off, held 38.34, and then pushed up and reclaimed 38.52 on large volume, right? Buying volume. So the way the level 2 looked prime for sell up, I was in. So it went straight up. I got a really nice partial on it. It pulled back here. It actually held at 38.83 and started to push back up above $39. So I thought we were good. So I added in for a larger break up, because the level 2 just looked beautiful. Buying volume looked beautiful. Everything looked good. And then it just ripped against me and I stopped out at break even. Was not very happy about that, but that's just the rules. So it came down here, bounced off of $38, which was another level I had marked and I was really looking at for a buy opportunity anyway. And then it came back up, switched candles, eventually came back down and hit $38 again. This time when it hit 38, if you were looking to the level 2, you could actually see there were some decent sized bidders waiting there, but not below there, just right there looking to buy in at 38. So I decided I'd go ahead and go with them, and I bought at 38. It popped up. I got some real nice partials all the way up to 38.50, and then it pulled back, held 38 again. So I went ahead and added into my position, got another break up nicely, and it broke above. It looked to be holding my level here that I had in between 38.84 and 39, so I went ahead and added in. This time, this add-in, when I start adding into positions, because these aren't really, although this was an add-in, this was basically like taking a fresh position. Came all the way back to my original starting place. It didn't change my average at all, so that's more or less just kind of getting a bounce on it, if you will. This right here is more of an add-in. When I do add-ins, I like to look at what my unrealized P&L is, and then I add in only to that. So since I had this 38.50 level that I was feeling really good about, I only added in enough shares so that I could absorb that risk and still hold that level. So it pulled back, it held my 38.50, looked good, it popped up, I got some nice partials. Keep in mind when I'm taking these partials, I'm still carrying a large position from 38, so I don't need to wait for a 2-to-1 on this one. I can go ahead and grab some nice partials, and then I adjusted my stop, and this is where I went wrong. Wrong. I meant to put my stop below at 38.78 below this level, and I must have typed 38.88 instead, and I didn't hold this level. All of a sudden I saw it ripping up. I was so excited, and I looked back and saw this red arrow and went, no, I'd mistyped this completely, and look at the move that it cost me. Look at oh man, I'm so upset right now. I had a level at 40. It went all the way through that. CN is just on fire, and I missed it. So I broke my daily goal, which was very exciting, but My goodness, would this not have just been an absolutely awesome trade? So, CN, good trading. I'm really happy with risk management, buys, level judgment, level 2, everything about this worked. I just can't believe FOMO, such big FOMO, and I'm already over my daily goal, so I can't even get back in and trade more. I'm just done, and I gotta watch the stock rip for the rest of the day. Real quick on Microsoft, had some trade news come out, China looking, deal looking good. So Microsoft had a really strong rip up. I saw it ripping up because I had it on a different chart. It bounced off. I went ahead and got into it long. Probably a decent size. I mean, it was like, 1,000 shares or something like that. And then it broke up. I took a quick partial here, and then took some partials as we went up, made it an extra $100 or so on that one, and was actually just holding in. I was hoping I was going to get a nice break up to 153.50. Never quite made it there before it peeled off. Stopped out the rest when we lost VWAP, just because once it loses VWAP, why not? And I still claimed a few cents still from my original buy-in. So anyway, that's Microsoft. Well traded. I like Microsoft. I don't like CN at all. I mean, I like the trade, but man, I'm just mad right now. But I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope you enjoyed my recap, and I hope you're staying green. Thanks.